Hello guys, welcome back to the Media Nights. My name is Ari.
And I'm Denise.
And today we're going to be watching The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 2. Now, on a scale from 1 to 10, I'm at a 10 when it comes to how much, how scared I am for this episode. Now, I won't go into detail, but we'll see what ends up happening.
Right.
I think a lot of fans from the games have been excited about this episode. They've teased a couple of things in the trailer that looks pretty epic, pretty big scale. So I think, as we mentioned in the discussion for the first episode, I think the first episode was kind of like a baseline, show us normality in this world, so that in the second episode we could see what it looks like when shit hits the fan.
Yeah, and there's still a lot left to cover when it comes to the story. So far, I thought the first episode did a really great job, like you said, establishing the baseline, but also really kind of reintroduce us to the characters, right? Especially if you haven't played the games, this is a great way to kind of play catch up, see what Jackson is doing, what they're up to there, and establishing some of the bonds that are important to establish. And I think they did a really great job with that. Yeah, I agree with you when it comes to being utterly terrified. I've been terrified this whole week. So we'll see how this goes.
It's going to be a great time, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. If you guys want to catch the full-length reaction alongside us with your own copy, that's going to be available on our Patreon. We hope that you guys enjoy. And as always, we'll catch you guys after the show. Oh, shit.
No way.
Oh, dear.
He's dead. Who?
Oh, yeah. Nightmare.
Don't go in there. Stop it! I'm telling you, go back. No! His brains are on the floor.
Yeah, it was bad.
You're lying.
Still stuck in that denial.
Yeah.
My goodness. Yeah, having to live with that
Traumatic
memory.
Yeah. It's so understandable that it just won't let go of you. The outfit, dude.
Fuck.
Wow, what a view.
It did not look like that in the dark.
Now that we know what we're dealing with, we can come up with a plan. It's a city, Ads. I thought it would be like a tent colony or something. Oh, we knew they had lights.
Yeah, I thought they were from little generators like we use at the fob.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
gotcha.
they are developed.
They've got 4 main gates, mounted patrols, all heavily armed.
And these guys are trained.
They've got some vets down there, for sure.
Yeah, they're not noobs, for sure.
Let's just say we get past the gate, the patrols.
They also got dogs.
Okay.
And dogs. Wow.
We still don't know where Joel is in there.
Right.
We ambush a patrol, make them tell us where Joel is.
We said that we weren't going to hurt anyone else, just
No.
Joel.
Relax. I'm not saying we would. I'm saying we bluff.
If they don't talk.
Exactly.
You're gonna have to take it further.
I do have the beginnings of an idea for a plan.
But you're onto something.
I'm onto something.
What are you plotting?
I'll take the next watch. That'll be good.
Yeah, they had no idea what they were walking into before going after Joel.
They did not expect that sort of civilization out there, for
I mean,
sure.
you of course you wouldn't, right? Because
Yeah.
it is the apocalypse at the end of the day. Like,
They recovered nicely.
it's actually really impressive what Jackson was able to do. Damn, it's freezing, dude.
Nice cup of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
You don't actually have a plan, do you? No, I do.
Do you?
Is to convince her to go back. Because if we don't, the only people getting killed out here are us.
Yeah, they're outnumbered. It's not a smart move.
Jeez.
Whoa.
Jesus, that's such a intense knock.
Hey. Wow, you look like shit.
Jesse.
8 a.m. patrol.
It's 8?
No, it's 7:30, but you're riding with me and I like to be on time. I heard you had quite the night after I left.
Maybe. Kind of.
She kissed me. It was just Dina being Dina. She won't even remember.
I was talking about some fight you had with Seth and Joel.
Oh, man.
We've been broken up 1 week and you made a move on her?
I didn't make...
Seriously?
Dina, it didn't mean anything. She was probably just trying to make you jealous. I wouldn't do that.
I'm screwing with you, man. I already know.
Damn.
Just messing with her.
It's kind of fucked up you did that, though.
Just to put that out there, it's a little fucked up.
Kylie and Max found a pile of dead infected near 7 cabins. They didn't think anything of it till 30 live ones broke through.
Whoa.
Insulation.
30.
Whoa.
Could be 30 more. Could be 1,000 more.
Yeah.
Get the out of here.
Yes.
Foreshadowing.
Masquerading as knowledge. It's very Ellie of you.
Suck my dick.
Ghost story about the world's smartest infected, and now everybody's spooked out of their mind.
They should be very spooked.
No offense, man. I'm gonna do my patrol with Joel.
Yes, offense, because that's the one person you've been avoiding like the plague.
Well, we're better now, okay?
As of when? Because last night
Yeah, I know what happened last night. Can you shut the fuck?
Take a breath.
My shit with Joel is complicated. It has been really bad, but I'm still me, he's still Joel, and nothing's ever gonna change that.
Yeah, they care for each other.
Talking about us, worrying about us, and thinking about us.
So
Yeah,
you two hash it out. All right. He already went out.
Who's who?
Dina, left an hour ago.
Oh.
He said we should let you sleep. Let's hit the restaurant.
Oh, wow.
But Maria wants to talk to you. And don't ask. I don't know.
I understand that she really wants some space because it's a small community, so everyone can kind of be in each other's business.
All that gossip.
Yeah.
But you know the drill. Now, half y'all's hungover and want me to shut up, but I'm gonna go through this anyway, because it's been a minute.
Gosh, he sounds so much like Game Tommy. It's
Dude.
insane.
What's the plan? Vanessa, what's the plan?
We go to the forest.
To the forest. Now, for the rest of us, where do we go? Rooftop, second floors, what do we bring? That means everyone is carrying when we're on alert. Sidearms, rifles, take them with you. Safeties, please. Somebody shot themselves in the leg last week.
Oh, gosh.
Oh my God.
If there's a breach, God forbid, stay off the main street. Last place you want to be. Trust me on that one.
Yeah, gonna be exposed.
Get with the group leaders. Spread the word to your neighbors. Let's get everyone in the loop.
It's great to see him leading the way, huh?
I know.
Commanding the entirety of Jackson. Letting them know what to do.
Yeah, he just works, and he's doing a great job.
Seth, we have something to say?
Yeah.
Like what?
Last night I obviously had a few too many.
People get drunk and say awful shit they've never thought before.
Ellie.
I shouldn't have said it. I shouldn't have even thought it. I'm sorry. I made you two some sandwiches if you're going out there. They're steak.
Gosh, yeah. She's not having it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, you be safe out there.
Yep.
I mean, he seemed sincere.
Yeah, but it's also like you don't really get past someone calling you what he called them.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Maria's just trying to facilitate the... She's just stuck in the middle.
Are we worrying about that?
Nah, it'll just be up in the mountains.
Hope so. 10 seconds in, I already can't feel my ass.
I bet, dude. Can't believe how cold it gets over there. Like, it gets cold in the East Coast during the winter, but
Right.
I don't think...
Not this kind of cold.
Not
Because like
this.
they're in the valley too.
Yeah. Like, this is us when we get like a snowstorm every now and then, I
Right.
guess. But this seems...
Just consistently freezing.
Yeah, just a hellscape. I love how they fill in the gaps, man. Oh, that was a shriek.
What? Oh no, it was
It's
a
the
horse neighing. Can't even tell who they are.
Wow,
Oh,
man.
she's going through with it. Wow, look at this. That's an actual person in the mountains,
Yeah.
dude.
Makes everything feel so much bigger.
Yeah.
Right? When you get to see the world like that.
Yeah, but it also gives you context for like how small she appears amongst this wilderness. Shows just how unforgiving it can be.
It's gotten so dark.
Can barely see anything in this storm.
Repeat.
Could barely hear her. What
Can't
was
even
that, low
understand
visibility?
anything.
Go find Amy in the radio room. Tell her to crank the signal. Call all the patrols back.
Hey, I'm on it.
I've got a terrible feeling, man.
Yeah, I know.
Love how it's represented visually too. The storm is here, right?
Yeah.
But I think we're too far out to make it back. I know a spot. We can hold up there.
Of course, they would have mini headquarters, right?
Yeah.
For this precise purpose.
Hey, what about us?
This way.
They're just gonna try to hole up here, man. Oh.
They don't seem to have a choice. This is it.
Yeah, the storm is getting worse by the minute.
Oh,
Oh.
Am I hallucinating?
we knew who that belonged to.
Eugene, he was my first patrol partner. One day he showed it to me, swore me to secrecy, said Maria wouldn't be supportive of his farming.
Farming?
Yeah.
He was a firefly.
Her look changed when Jesse mentioned Eugene.
Eugene was a firefly?
Quit back in 2010.
How fun?
He said he was tired of killing people.
Damn.
That was a raw deal. Joel having to put him down. Shame.
What exactly went down?
Guy makes it through a war, end up going out like that.
I don't think anyone really knows the truth.
Couldn't be saved.
Yeah.
Ellie, do you know? I feel like she
think
knows.
does. Yeah.
The way she reacted there seems like she knew what probably was there.
I think it's a lot more complicated than just Joel killing him because of a bite.
To me, they're still changing some things up, right?
Yes.
Because Tommy should be with Joel at this point in the game, right?
Mm-hmm. And Ellie's not with Jesse at this point. Oh, shit.
Oh, whoa, damn.
Oh, dude. Yeah, once you're in a fall like that, it's like it never stops.
Ah. Well, it could have been way worse, though.
Yeah,
she could have
I
hit a
know.
rock or something.
Or a cliff.
Yeah. Good luck with that. Oh.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, shit. That's like the frozen bodies that we were talking about earlier, right?
Are they just like hibernating or they're like dead? How do you make sure?
You know, that is a really good question. Damn, dude.
Yeah. Clicker.
Having a whole ass clicker there, dude.
Touch it with a stick.
I wouldn't even do that. I would just get the out of there.
Oh my god, no, it's
Oh
moving.
god. Dude, get out of there.
Whoa! What the hell is happening? The whole thing is
Yeah, it's like
collapsing.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's like Jesse was saying. Yeah. They're using them. Yeah, it's insulation for them. Oh my god.
Oh, what a
Dude,
cool shot.
The way they move
Yeah.
is so disgusting.
That animalistic behavior.
Yeah. Jesus. Oh, dude, run,
The
girl,
detail,
run.
the mold. Dude, yeah. Oh my god.
Holy shit!
Oh, that is a horde.
Holy
We went from peaceful to this.
This is so scary, dude.
Yep,
Go, go, go,
yep,
go, go.
yep.
All right.
Ah.
Good job, good job, good job. Come on. Ah. Oh, shit.
And they're strong too.
Oh. She's
Dude,
got
one bite. That's it.
Yeah. At least she's got up her body strength. She was able to pull herself up. And running in this cold.
Dude, it's literally
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
the fence. Oh my
Dude,
god.
holy shit. They were able to recreate this perfect, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. There it is.
Yeah. Crawl for your life.
Dude, oh, this is so messed up.
The only thing keeping you alive is that fence. That must be.
Oh, no. Oh, dude.
Also, all that weight on you, dude.
Yeah. And it's just getting tighter and tighter.
Yeah. Very
Hurry
narrow.
up. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, God. Come on, come on, come on,
Yep,
come on,
yep,
come
yep,
on.
yep, yep. Get out of there.
Whoa. Oh.
Yeah. Right on time.
Can you run? Run that way.
Frickin' Joel coming in.
Up here. I'm coming.
Yeah, she's like, wait,
Yeah.
what? Who?
Because what are the goddamn chances for this?
Any bites?
Let's go.
Now.
Yeah, they don't got time to waste.
We leave.
It's too far. We'll freeze before we get halfway.
But where?
Where the did they even come from? Where did you come from? The mountain.
She's got a point, though. That's a great question.
I don't know. I'm thinking.
The lodge. My friends are holed up in a lodge halfway up the mountain. Not far. If the infected are down here, maybe there aren't any more up there.
They don't have a choice.
Friends armed?
Yeah.
Good. We're gonna need them.
Oh my God. The tension, man.
I know.
Like the fact that they can't stay put. They can't even think straight. It's like, what is the next best outcome here?
And you don't have time. You don't have time to plan.
We're taking shelter, yeah. Except Joel and Dina.
Where the f are they?
I don't know.
Try them again.
Copper Mine, this is Jackson. Come in.
It's the snow, man. It's so much. Nothing is getting out there.
Joel, answer the goddamn radio!
I can't imagine the terror he's feeling right now.
Every 10 seconds, Amy. You hear me? Every 10 seconds!
Yeah.
I can't imagine. Like, my heart is racing right now.
Same, dude. I've got anxiety.
Yeah.
What?
Oh.
Check it.
That is awesome.
Dude, you're gonna be in charge of Jackson one day. We all know, but that day has not yet come.
At
She's
least,
like, I'm gonna have fun.
yeah, she's future-proofing.
Repeat. No, why?
Yeah, Joel and Dina.
Amy, come back.
Dude, that's like the worst way to receive news.
Yeah, I know. And then they cut out. They can't tell you anymore. What the hell do you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not staying put either. Yeah.
Because they know the zones, right? Of where they were supposed to patrol at least.
Yeah. Right. You know where they're supposed to be. At
What's
least
the
it gives you
route?
a heads up. Dude.
Oh my God. Yeah, they're about to find it. They're gonna poke the bear. No. Yeah.
Yeah, but at least he saw it. They can hopefully do something about this. What, set it on fire?
If the wind holds steady, maybe 20 minutes. You gotta get to the mine by then.
Yeah, you too, Jesse.
Oh, she's just, booking it.
I mean, it's Joel and Dina.
Yeah.
Like, this is very high stakes for both of them.
No, we gotta go faster!
I know, I'm trying.
Yeah, he's doing the best he can, but you still depend on the horse. Plus, you can't see well.
And Joel's horse is carrying two people, so.
There's more. Oh, dude, what the hell? Look at the amount
They're
of
coming in from
infected.
everywhere.
Gosh, it's a whole army.
What's so terrifying about this is that this is like, it's like they've infested underground. Where are they going? It's like they just rerouted, right?
I think it's the moment they poked the pipe.
Yeah, they've sensed it.
Yeah.
Because those tendrils go for miles and miles.
It's a hive mind. Start ringing the damn bell, bro.
Yeah, this is when you start ringing the alarm bell.
Yep,
Oh my
yep.
God.
Ring it right now. It's the shock, right? Am I actually seeing what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
Bell! Bell! Hit the bell!
Yep. Oh my goodness.
This is a worse nightmare coming true.
Thank goodness. Thank God that they prepared.
Infected! 5 minutes out!
Follow the plan. I'll take the roofs. You take Main Street.
I'm ready!
Oh, dude.
This is so hard to watch, man. Like them as a couple having to deal with this, you know, and they have a kid.
And then you have to separate too.
Basements and roof! Get off the street!
Yeah, like he said, basements, lock it up.
Rooftop with guns, you know, and keep it protected.
Dude, how many children they have here. It's so scary.
Wow.
Whoa.
Dude. Jackson, it's a whole fortress. My God.
Dude, they've prepared. I love that about them. Like they're not getting just caught with their pants down.
What an incredible sequence, huh? This is all brand new for the show, by the way, guys.
Right.
This did not happen, but this is awesome. Oh.
Oh, is that what I think it is?
I think so. Has to be.
Nice little nod to the game. Oh, they're reinforcing the gates with tractors. That's so smart.
The score is so haunting. All right, here we go, guys. This is war.
What, dude? I'm terrified for them.
Come on, you got the best sniper. Right here.
I want to see his sniping skills in action now.
And there's wind and low visibility.
Yeah.
Let's get it, Tommy.
Action hold! Get ready!
Jackson holds. It's so violent.
Push! Push!
Dude, like there's no sense of self-preservation. Like the way they just made impact with the wall.
Whoa, hell yeah.
What are those? They're gonna light those on fire?
I think those are oil barrels. Come on, come on, come on. You can't do it too soon either because you want it to affect as many infected as possible.
You want them to get covered.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Light it up, baby. This is gonna be so damn impressive.
It's hell of a plan, dude. Hell yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Oh my god. To bits. It's like a massive Molotov.
Oh, dude, they're climbing on top of each other, man.
Don't let them do the DayZ.
No, no, no.
World War Z.
I have to go back.
We won't make it.
If I don't make it, I don't make it.
We're almost there. The lodge is just up ahead. We've got blankets, ammo. My friends can help you get back. We can fight.
Look at Dina. She's barely holding on.
Yeah.
Fast!
Yeah. Because it's not just about him, right? If it was up to Joel, he would have gone.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Dude, the editing on this is fire.
They
the pacing?
are killing this episode.
Whoa, they're moving again.
Oh no. It's not good news, is it?
Where are they going?
They're done trying through the front door. Because you got to remember, it's a hive mind. So if one of them learns, oh my god!
Holy shit!
It's a bloater. They are back.
They're gonna breach!
They're gonna use him as a ram?
Oh no! Are you kidding? You're kidding me.
They're breaking through!
That's it.
Get ready!
Get to defense positions. Flamethrower, baby.
Dude, Tommy, he's right there with them,
He's
man.
in the front line. 4 dudes holding the fort down.
This it looks disgusting. It's amazing.
I am so conflicted. On one end, my fan side is like, holy shit, this is awesome.
Right.
On the emotional side, I'm like, holy shit, dude.
Freaking the hell out right now. Come on, guys.
Wow.
Come on. Oh yeah, he's running.
Yeah.
They're both running.
Oh my god, I don't blame them. Do they have enough distance for the flamethrower to actually stop them?
Oh, they're storming into the stores.
Oh no.
So many of them, dude. What the hell? Come on.
Oh, they lost the building.
Good, 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 good. Oh! Oh no. Oh! Dude.
Wow.
Whoa, those were all headshots.
Yep. It's not doing anything.
Hell yeah, Maria.
Well, she learned from the best. Yeah, he saw it.
Yeah.
He's gonna put himself on the line for her. Damn, he's... What a hero. It's all that armor, man.
Yeah. It's like calcified.
Oh, man. The roar.
Shit.
Oh, no. They're in her building.
They're breaching through everywhere, man.
Get out of there, Maria.
Please get out of there. Run. Come on.
Oh, fantastic handheld, man.
That
wow.
was amazing,
They are
dude.
doing such a great job here.
Come on, Tommy.
No!
Shit, dead
It's all
end?
blocked up. Can you climb it? Oh, you're shitting me, bro.
No fucking way.
Are we getting a 1v1?
Tommy versus bloater? What? Oh, shit.
Dude, I'll die if that happens.
Oh, my God. Here we go. Yeah.
Come on, come on, come
Light
on.
him up.
Come on, Tommy.
Hold it. Turn him into a crisp.
Jesus Christ.
It's still coming at him.
They're so goddamn hard to kill, dude. Good job, good job, good job. Come on.
Please don't run out of
No,
fuel.
no. Dude, look at the pustules.
Oh.
This is crazy.
Are they
Come
gonna?
on, please, just die already. Yeah, it's lessening already.
Oh my God. Yep. Dude, you gotta run. That's it.
Does he not have extra ammo?
That's it. He's gotta climb up. Please. What the hell?
Come on, Tommy.
Oh.
Please.
No way. Damn. Saved by the bell.
Holy.
Burn just enough. Yeah, get out of there. You don't want to be smelling that. Ew.
Extra crisp, too. Damn, dude, he did it.
That also happens in the game where they're lit on fire and you think you might still die, and then they end up dying from the fire after some time.
What is she doing? Releasing the dogs?
Yeah, let
there
the
you
dogs
go.
out.
Hell
Who
yeah,
let them
Maria.
out? Well, now we know.
Now we know who
Maria
let the
did.
dogs out.
This might just be my favorite episode so far, by the way. I think this surpasses episode 1 from
Yes,
season
it
1.
does.
This is insane.
Here we go. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Whoa, hell yeah.
Yeah, good boys.
Good boys,
Yeah.
good doggos.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Going straight for the neck. Wait,
Damn. That's a, yeah. Infection? Are you thinking about that too?
Yeah. Have we ever? No, well, the giraffes were fine, so.
Yeah.
Inside! Inside!
Finally, some warmth.
I think I see just a little frostbite on your wrist, but it's not too bad. I'm gonna take a look.
Easy. Who are you?
Okay, everybody grab blankets, ammo, whatever weapons you have. We're heading out in 3 minutes.
Sorry, I'm Abby. This is Nora, Manny, Owen, and Mel.
Jackson, come in. Tommy, come in. Do you copy?
Her name's Dina, and he is Joel.
Jackson, do you copy? Does anyone
Oh my God. Yeah. Everybody's like, what? Oh my God. Holy shit.
We're not gonna hurt her. Not if you cooperate. It's gonna put her to sleep for a while. Trust me, it's for the best. Do it. If you don't do it, I'm gonna smash her in the fucking head.
Jesus Christ, man.
You want to rob us? Fine. Take what you want.
Do we look like raiders to you?
Yeah. Cog starts spinning.
No.
What do we look like?
Military. Fireflies.
Haven't you heard? There are no more fireflies.
Yeah. They all got wiped out.
This is an ambush of a lifetime.
Damn, that's so messed up.
Shit away from This is gonna put you to sleep. This is going to put you to sleep for 1 hour. That is all. I promise.
Joel can't do shit about it.
No.
Damn. Yeah, out cold. That's it.
See? Breathing.
So what now, huh?
I'd say you're about, 6 feet? In your 60s now? You actually are. Pretty handsome.
Wow.
I'm gonna give you one chance to tell the truth, Joel.
What?
We'll all know. I'll let her live.
Wait, Abby.
Shut up!
Yeah, she's changing the plan completely.
Where was the last place you saw the fireflies?
Yeah, he's looking at Dina, weighing his options.
Salt Lake.
He's got no option. They've got him.
I saved your life.
What life?
Ah!
Tourniquet him.
Mel, let's just do what we came to do.
Oh my God.
You're tough. I guess you probably have to be killing all those people. Do you know how many you killed that day?
Actually, how many?
Did you count as you went, or I guess maybe it just didn't matter?
He was in a complete different state of mind.
18 soldiers.
Jeez.
And 1 doctor. You remember that one? An unarmed doctor.
Fuck, man.
Yeah. That was my dad. The nurses said you barely even looked at him when you pulled the trigger, and then you just walked right past his body and out the door.
What do you say to this?
She will never forget that sight of her father.
I was 19.
Damn. Just a girl.
Yeah.
I've been in a militia for 5 years now. Our commander trained us to follow a code. We don't kill people that can't defend themselves.
So what?
And right now, that's you. But I am going to kill you. Because it doesn't matter if you have a code like me, or you're a lawless piece of shit like you.
Damn.
She doesn't know.
Or just some things everyone agrees are just fucking wrong.
Oh my goodness. The heartbreak and the rage. Yeah, I could see it all there. Oh my God. No! No!
Yeah. Yep, we're doing this.
Oh, it's funny. I have waited
Just shut the fuck up and do it already.
I was waiting.
Fucking love Joel, man. Still in that position, just
Yeah, he doesn't.
absolute fucking boss, man. Damn.
Yeah.
Are we getting the line?
I really hope we do.
You stupid old man.
Yeah.
There it is.
You don't get to rush this.
I don't want to do this.
I don't wanna see this.
I don't want to do this. God. Oh.
I'm like sweating.
Dude, I feel like my heart is gonna jump out of my chest, dude. I'm having like such a visceral reaction to this.
This is really hard to watch.
Oh, damn.
Abby.
God,
Jesus.
man. Freaking torture.
Yeah, she recognizes the horses.
This is brutal, man.
Yeah, it's
They
vicious.
had the balls to do it all the way.
It's enough.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Oh.
Fuck yeah.
Freaking cowards, man.
Yeah.
Joel, get up. Joel, get up. Joel, fucking get up.
End it.
Joel, get up. Please get up. Fucking get up! Get up. Get up.
God.
don't do it. Please don't. Please don't do it, please. Please don't. Please don't.
Dude, I've been preparing for this shit for fucking 2 years.
I'm gonna kill you! You're gonna die! You're all gonna fucking die!
Damn, dude. Oh my God, I cannot.
We're never gonna be able to forget this image.
Pendejo.
Well, that could have been worse.
Yeah. Didn't spit on him.
Dude, this is absolutely gut-wrenching, man. Well, the cat is out of the bag. We've been holding on to this for a long time. And yeah, it's a brutal fucking moment.
Oh, dude.
How they make you wish things ended up differently, man. Like,
holy shit.
no fucking way. Oh, wow.
That's Ashley.
That is Ashley.
Oh, dude.
The original voice actress for Ellie. This is the song they played in the trailer for the second game. Damn, that's a perfect choice for.
Yeah.
That's a great song.
What is that's Jesse, I assume, right?
Yeah. It's gonna find everyone.
Oh no.
Oh, he got bitten. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're just killing them straight up. They're putting them out of their misery.
Jackson made it though, man.
Holy
Dude,
shit.
shout out to fucking Tommy and Maria holding it up. The plan worked.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, they lost so many people.
I don't even want to see his reaction to when he finds out.
Yeah, there's Jesse and Dina. Oh my God. And they build up that relationship with Dina too, so you know that.
Oh, they're just.
Yeah, she's still knocked out. She has no idea.
They're just dragging his body like that.
God, Ellie's in a she's in a state of
distraught.
shock right now. She was empty.
Yeah, it's a different kind of grief and pain.
Wow. Man. Round of applause. This was one of those episodes I was really, really scared to see if they were going to get right. And I was really hoping that they wouldn't tone it down and that they would, respect the way that, the players got to experience it. And I really hope that most people out there watching the show did not get spoiled because I've seen a lot of stuff out there, a lot of people not really being careful about how they talk about the show. That kind of pissed me off a little bit.
Yeah, me too. It's not fair.
I hope that many of you got to experience this without having a single clue the same way that we did. To put it into context, right? When you're playing as a character in a game, you are the character. You play as them. You make the decisions, right? Most of the actions are you. And when The Last of Us Part 2 came out, we were all excited to see Joel and Ellie and how the promise of that relationship growing and how they left it in Part 1. Mm-hmm. So when we got our hands on Part 2,
I still remember that day.
Yeah, I will never forget that day. You play and a couple of hours in, this happens. And you lose Joel, and that's the person who you played through the entirety of the first game, parts of the second game, I think, right? You play as him in the second game, or you're just Ellie in the second game?
You get a few moments with him, especially like right in the beginning where he's on a horse. You see Jackson and, credits are coming in.
Yes. Right. Yeah. And yeah, he gets taken away, and I was really hoping that it was such a visceral moment, right? Because you go into the game expecting the whole 20 to 25 hour journey to be with the same character that you love so much, and for it to be taken away so damn aggressively, right?
Violently.
So
Mercilessly.
violently. Going into the show, I really wanted them to nail this episode just for that. It's very important that they nail this for the show to be able to move forward in the direction that the story is going to go, right? You guys will understand what I mean by that. Obviously, I'm not going to say anything more, but it's very important to nail this emotional feeling the way that we feel right now, which is like absolute shit, in order for any of it to work.
Yeah.
And I think they did a freaking great job. It didn't just reach my expectations. It absolutely obliterated them. It surpassed them. And it gave me things that I didn't even know I wanted, like the whole assault on Jackson.
Right.
And it gave us an episode where we were rooting for two different things at the same time, and they both felt highly stressful.
Yeah.
Visually stunning, incredible action, incredible terror and horror, because this is what real horror is, right? The not wanting to see something happen, and then it's slowly realizing that there's no hope. It is going to happen. That sense of losing it all. I think they nailed that despair incredibly well.
Yeah. Because like that feeling, and I'm sure everyone who played the games can agree on that, is not something that you shake off easily. That just stays with you. I remember just witnessing all of this for the first time, and it was like, dude, that should destroyed my mood for like a whole week. Like I still remember what a visceral reaction it was, and just the shock, right, of this happening, because we were so attached to Joel. And they did a fantastic job also, like in the first season and the first episode, really enforcing that attachment that we have for Joel. Obviously, all of this is from his perspective, right? We know his motivation. We know why he did what he did. And obviously there have been so many discussions about, did he do the right thing? Where was the mistake, right? And that's a very rich discussion to have. But just because I might forget, I don't want to interrupt, but they're sort of doing a different thing in the show though, where they're feels like the director and Neil are kind of pointing the finger at where it most likely went wrong, which is something that we didn't have with the game. Well, the thing is, like, I think one of the bigger issues that I was aware of and that we also picked up on when we first played the game was, why would Joel just tell his name to a group of strangers, right? The Arrival is pretty similar. They have made some changes, but like Joel is, he's a hardened survivor. Like, why would he just voluntarily give his name out like that? I remember a lot of people had an issue with that. And in this context, they made certain things make sense, right?
Yeah, retroactively fixing some of those things that people had issues with.
Yeah. And also, I was initially surprised by the switch, because in the games, it's Tommy and Joel and Ellie and Dina. So at first I was like, what are they getting at here? But then I realized there was this quick shot of Dina seeing the WLF backpack. And so, which wasn't really addressed all that well in the games. It was a bit of a plot hole, shall we say. So I like that. Now it makes sense. Now it makes sense why she knows it's the wolves, right? It's those little things that retroactively that absolutely work in the game, because the game is absolutely amazing, right? So no shade to that, but I like that they took some of the feedback and they actually implemented it.
It's more making it clearer as to how we got to a certain, like, obviously they don't show you like them taking Joel's body back to Jackson. They don't, the game just skips all that. And like, I guess there was someone that went like, oh, how did his body end up here? Well, you get to see it here.
But that just hurts, man. That hurts seeing them have to drag his corpse like that. Because the thing is, it's one thing when you just cut away, right? Like he dies and then fade to black and you're just left in shock. And that's a very powerful choice. But the fact that we get to see that brief aftermath where they still have to get back to Jackson. They still have to bring his body back with all that pain
with that
and
defeat.
With that defeat. Yeah. And the anger. And Dina is like barely, like she's coming in and out. Like she's strong enough to be on the horse, but
she's barely, she's knocked out.
She was still knocked out. I think
it's so violating.
Yes,
as well.
It's this was immensely painful, and I agree with you. When we've been aware of this since season 1, right? And there was a lot of build up to it, and I have to say, man, it was excruciating to watch, because like we've already experienced it for the first time once, right? And that stays with you. Knowing what was gonna happen definitely did not ease the blow at all, and I commend them for that.
Absolutely agree. Yeah, and the fact that it's live action, still found ways to make it fresh again. And very much it was a 2.0 version of how we experienced Sarah's death.
Yes. Yeah.
Even though we knew that Sarah was going to die.
Right.
I remember watching that first episode and I was like, the very first episode of The Last of Us, and going, these assholes. They're making Sarah so damn likable. We're getting so much backstory and she's so adorable.
A cute young little girl.
And so smart. And it was like, God, this is going to hurt.
Yeah.
It's going to really hurt. And even though I thought I was prepared for that, it just crushed us.
Yeah, it really did.
Because they did a great job setting her up.
Yeah.
And same thing goes for Joel. Like again, not that I was looking forward for the moment, but I just wanted to get it over with is a better way to put it. I just wanted it out there.
Yeah.
So we could talk about it. And I also wanted, obviously, the story to kick off. But I had a lot of expectations for this moment. And I'm very impressed that they actually managed to give us such a fantastic episode. This episode is brilliant from an action standpoint to a dramatic standpoint. From an acting and performance standpoint, the performances were strong, man.
But we have
Gabriel Luna, his
dude.
panic seeing the horde coming in.
Yeah.
Maria, her reaction, that little moment they share. Oh my God,
Them
so much weight.
Looking at each other from afar and
their
just
parents
dealing with this. Their parents
makes it way worse.
Yeah. Because God
worse.
knows what's going on with your son, but you have to defend this place.
One of you must survive. That's the thing.
That's in your head.
It enhances the stakes to such a point where it's ridiculous. And I think they're so smart.
Yeah.
You know, because it works in two ways, right? On one end, you get to, like we said in the previous episode, continue to surprise the fans of the games in ways that we never asked for. We didn't know we wanted, yet here you are giving us stuff like Tommy versus Bloater.
Dude.
Right? What an epic freaking moment. Nobody asked for that, but we got it, and it was freaking awesome.
Yes.
You know, and it's going to be such an iconic moment in the show's history.
Yes.
And then they are able to give us stuff that is so one-to-one with the game that it's eerie, and then the changes come in, and these small changes come in the least expected ways. Because even Joel's death, right? Like that was different in the game. Like it looked like she stabbed him with something in the neck.
She's like here she stabbed him in the neck. In the game, it was
it's still cleaner. I feel like it's still cleaner, but in the game you don't really get to, it's like blurred out. It's like there's a depth of field blurring that goes on, so the camera's focused on Ellie in the game, and you just see Joel's like the backside of his head, and she just goes ham with the golf club. So when we saw the golf club, we immediately knew that they're gonna actually go with it. But the actual death is I feel like it felt, this part, like the beginning of the death sequence, felt more brutal in the show, and then the second half when he actually dies felt more brutal in the game. So in the game she grabs a golf club essentially and just like she smashes his head with it essentially, not to get super graphic, but like that was very brutal. So that moment and how silent it was, and at the same time how the whole like sound just deafens, like Ellie gets deafened by all of the thoughts and the rage. Like you hear that just like faint noise from reality still out there, but she's lost and all she can do is watch. It's just, I thought they shot it so beautifully and they edited it with the sound so beautifully that it really hit the mark. I did not know if they were going to be able to pull this off, and they did so. I think a lot of people are going to be devastated. For me, it's such a weird experience because it feels like, you know, like we already grieved a character.
Right.
It's like losing a friend almost, right?
Yeah.
So it's like I already grieved them, but it's still sad.
Yeah. But it's like
But people that had no idea, it's going to take a bit.
Yeah.
Like it took us a while. Like literally, we were literally grieving. I've never felt that way.
No.
Like
in a game?
Very rarely with a character. Like it happens, but it's a very rare moment.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people are going to be looking for videos like this to kind of assess, like, am I the only one that feels this way, or why all these emotions? Because it really catches you out of nowhere. Joel is such a closed off character. He's not warm at first.
No.
You know, he's not the immediate likable person that everybody would gravitate towards. He's not sociable. There's a lot of qualities that are very endearing about him that grow on you. And once you lose him, like you really do feel that loss.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, they also, you know, before his change as the hardened survivor, we get the context as to what changed him, right? Well, the catalyst, that event, which was losing his baby girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was the first but main event that completely changed and shattered him. And then, of course, surviving in a world like this for 20 odd years at the time that we catch up with him, you know, you're not really going to be the same person. Grief like that, plus the trauma of surviving an apocalypse like this, you're not going to be soft. You're not going to be sweet and generous. All you're going to think about is, how do I survive? How do I get out of this situation? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Just because you mentioned the actual, let's say, the first part to versus the second part of his death, it's a small little detail, and it was extremely painful to watch, but I thought it was a stronger choice that Abby at one point just tosses the golf club and she just starts going in with her own fists. Because like in the game, you just see her going at it with the golf club. I feel like when, we see a little bit more about just how deep her grief and her rage is going, right? And again, it fucking sucks. And like throughout the entire part of that lead up, all I just wanted to do was just beg for them to change their minds, right? It's just like, it's like a train wreck, dude. Like you just want somebody to stop, somebody to change the outcome, and there is no changing it. And
well, what we had here was a train going full speed, and then you could see ahead and see that there's no tracks and a cliff.
Yeah.
And you're like, well,
here we
at
go.
that point, brace for impact.
Yeah. And we braced for impact for sure. And it still freaking hurt, man.
Yeah.
But I have to say, like, that's the elephant in the room. Like, I have to say, huge shout out. Like, everybody killed it in this, but like, damn, like Kaitlyn Dever, she annihilated this. I have to say, I was one of those people where I was not too sure about her casting. I love Abby in the games. I love how she looks in the games. So I was a little bit peeved that they went for someone who is significantly smaller, shall we say, than the Abby in the games. But now, having seen the depth of her performance and just how everything is just convulsing in her eyes, right? The anger, the grief, the pain, and the like, it's like nothing that she does is ever enough to get everything out, right?
And it will never be. Yeah.
I just have to say, like, I really respect the nuance in the acting. Like, you saw everything, right? You saw her pain, you saw the abandoned little girl, but then you also saw, the woman, the military woman, right? Who's also now hardened after her loss, and you see all of it. And then that last look that we see, her face as they're walking away from the lodge, that shit was haunting, man, I have to say. And like, she has a lot on her shoulders. I have to say, this is a really difficult role to take on, especially, if you know anything about the games, people were not happy about Joel dying. So I can't wait to see what the discussion is going to be like about this in our comment section, especially if people who were not in fact spoiled.
Yeah. I think it's going to be interesting because, Laura Bailey was the original voice actress for Abby, and she got it. I think it's important to address that. She got a bunch of hate and like real life death threats and people not being able to distinguish between real life and fiction.
Just insane.
And she spoke about it quite a few times. It was quite a traumatizing experience for her because she genuinely thought she was going to get hurt because people were so passionate and so just
and she had a
weird.
Kid too at the time.
Yeah, people got weird about it. So like main concern, Kaitlyn, stay safe.
Yeah.
Because people are kind of, like I said, weird.
Some people idiots.
Can be.
Yeah.
But from a, standpoint of appreciating the arts and what like the amount of work that they put into making this moment and recreating this moment for us in live action, she absolutely killed it.
Yes.
I agree. Her performance is extremely strong in this. Makes me very excited to see where Abby as a character is going to go in this show.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people were also complaining. Now we can actually talk about this, how Ellie seemed, especially game fans, right? Because they're the only people that knew or know who Ellie is supposed to be. And a lot of people were complaining about, oh, Ellie seems so childish. Like she's so much more mature in the game. It's like, well, dude, now they gave her a reason to be a little bit, a bit more serious and get that gravitas that you're looking for from the games. Well, we can't get there if there's not an evolution in live action, something palpable for us to
it's like
see.
you said, you need a baseline.
You need
to see where she's at right now.
We need the normal.
Of course.
So that when shit hits the fan, it hits hard.
Yeah,
so
like,
the first game the first show, season 1 gave us the baseline with 45 minutes of normal life, of day to day, of going to school, of picking up groceries, of making breakfast, going to work. And then shit hit the fan. 45 minutes in, it goes all out the window.
Right.
We needed that. We needed episode 1 to come back and, reconnect with these relationships and then set it up. And I thought, again, I cannot give this episode more praise. I could stay here talking about it for another 2 hours saying how great it was. What I can say right now is that I'm excited for the next episode, seeing how much they're going to develop the story, Ellie's motivations, Dina's motivations changed a lot.
Yes.
They're going to change a lot. I'm excited to see that. And I think that's all we can really share at the moment.
Yeah, it's going to be.
Yeah. It's hard to tiptoe, but like this was the biggest thing. We kept it safe, so I'm happy at least we did our job.
Yeah, like.
But yeah.
It's hard when you're talking like to just keep it episode specific.
Yes.
I do again, like, and this has to be reiterated. I really do like that they're making some changes because we're also at the edge of our seats where we're like just waiting. We're like, wait, so when is it gonna happen? Because like I thought we were gonna lose Joel in the first episode.
I called it.
I was just waiting. I'm like, okay. And then like they really started like expanding on the world and, a scene with a therapist that never happened in the games. I was like, oh, okay. So maybe we do have him until the end of this episode. And then they did it in this one. So we got about, an episode and a half with Joel.
Mm-hmm.
At least there's that up until, the point of his death. Everybody killed it. It was absolutely painful. Bella Ramsey and her reaction at the end was
gut-wrenching. That's what really got me actually was her performance.
Yeah.
Her crying and just screaming in agony. I was like, dude, I wish I could hug this poor girl. Like, it's so devastating. And I always think it's interesting, right? Like what the writers did with both characters in the main story, not just in the show.
Right.
How, Joel got his life taken away essentially and his daughter because of this soldier who killed Sarah essentially.
Who was following orders, right?
Yeah. And how Joel ends up doing the same to Abby. Like it talks a lot about like be careful of becoming what you hated the most or the thing that hurt you the most. And Joel, unfortunately, it's hard. It's hard. This story is about perspectives.
It's about nuance.
You really have to go into this with gray areas. There's no good or bad people. There's bad people and shittier people in this world, and that's the truth. And Joel did kill an unarmed doctor. That is a fact.
Yeah, he could have just shot him in the knee or something.
Well. The reasoning he gives in the games and in the show is that they will never stop searching for Ellie.
Well, yeah, again,
because she is the only immune person. She's in danger. They're gonna freaking try to open her up, kill her in the process, and they're not even 100% guaranteed and sure that the vaccine is gonna work if they can.
And like just so you know, I'm pretty sure like in the games maybe like a general surgeon, something like that. He's not a neurosurgeon. He's not the person that can essentially create a vaccine, right? So. Especially in this world, how feasible is it? Really, did like there are so many things you need to consider because like, do you really have to kill her? Like, run other tests. This is the one person that you found that is immune. Like the one person, you may never find them again. So like,
you really want to guarantee,
you really want to guarantee that was also so freaking stupid. So it's like
we can't change what happens in the story. That's what happens, right? We wish we can, which is why I think the story is so great. But what happened. They did not run the test. They kind of rushed it. They put her to sleep, and she did not have a say as to whether or not she wanted to do it.
Right.
Because that's another big question in the game. It's like, did Ellie or would she go through it if she had the option to save humanity? Right. Would she say, yeah, I'm going to sacrifice myself, take me? If they knew it was 100% feasible, which they do not. So we can't change the facts. Those are the facts. That's what happened. But I was just saying, I think it's so interesting that Joel ends up taking a daughter's father, and Joel as a father got his daughter taken away.
Yeah.
So they're both mirrored versions of themselves.
It's painful.
And
thinking of it like that.
Yeah, but I think it might help people understand context moving further. For those of you who did not play the games, it might help because it was a decision that we had to grasp and I won't get into too much details, but yeah, it might help. Just remember that.
Yeah.
That this moment
that little nugget is a good solid piece of advice.
Yes. This was great, man. This was really, really good. I cannot wait to see how people are taking this online. Please let us know in the comments. How do you guys take it? Are you okay? Are you good?
Yes.
Sending you guys a massive, huge hug.
Huge hug.
Thank you so much for 300,000 subscribers. By the way, we just hit it today. So guys, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for the love and support. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like, subscribe. And as always, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.
See ya.